Bien le bonsoir. Tac. Aujourd'hui, en ce lundi, je crois. Lundi 20 juillet. Voilà, début d'une nouvelle semaine. On se retrouve pour un nouveau stream. Voilà, ça fait 4 jours que j'ai pas streamé. Le dernier stream datait du coup de vendredi ou jeudi. Jeudi, je crois. Ouais, jeudi. C'était sur Life is Strange. Je l'avais terminé. Voilà, j'avais fait un chapitre, un épisode par live de ce jeu. Et aujourd'hui, voilà, vous l'avez vu dans le titre, je vous l'avais dit qu'il y avait un grand jeu qui se préparait, un assez grand jeu, puisque c'est la suite du tout premier jeu que j'ai streamé, enfin de la toute première série que j'ai streamé. Batman, The Enemy Within, The Telltale Series. Voilà, on va faire le premier chapitre. Et hâte de voir ce qui va donner. Voilà, du coup j'ai pas stream parce que là j'ai envie de faire une petite pause, j'avais pas forcément l'envie. Mais là j'en ai l'envie, j'ai envie de, voilà, de commencer une nouvelle aventure sur ce jeu-là. En plus, je l'ai tout préparé, enfin le plus possible, sinon après il fallait lancer le jeu, j'avais pas envie. Mais j'ai essayé de me préparer le mieux possible. Du coup, au niveau des paramètres graphiques, par contre ça je vais peut-être devoir gérer. Au niveau sonore aussi, peut-être que ce sera à moi de jauger. Donc je vais voir, je vais gérer au niveau de ça. Mais du coup, ouais, en attendant, je vais essayer de me démerder au mieux. Voilà. Attendez-vous à ce qu'il y ait des petits couacs. Voilà, surtout que là, j'ai eu des problèmes avec Twitch. J'arrivais pas à avoir mon retour et mon OBS aussi a perdu tous les paramètres. C'est-à-dire que j'avais plus de son, plus de micro. Des bugs un peu chelous. Je sais pas si ça vient de Twitch ou de moi. Enfin, ça venait de mon OBS, donc je sais pas. Bref. Trêve de blabla, etc. On peut commencer notre nouvelle aventure. Je suis un peu flou, mais c'est pas grave. J'ai un peu la flemme là. À chaque fois, je suis flou avec ce cadrage. En fait, c'est cramé. Voilà, c'est cramé très clairement. Mais ma tête n'est pas le plus important. Le plus important, au contraire, le plus important, c'est le jeu que je vais lancer. Et du coup, les choix qu'on a fait dans le premier seront directement importés dans ce second-là. D'après ce que j'ai compris, d'après ce que j'ai vu. On va voir. On va voir. C'est bon, le jeu se lance. Le voilà, nous y sommes. Cliquez pour commencer. Avant toute chose, je me change de scène. Et on y va. Alors peut-être que je vais augmenter le son un peu. Il me fait bas là, le son. J'avais préparé une bouteille de San Pellegrino pour me rafraîchir. Sauf que je l'ai mis dans mon congélateur. Et je l'ai oublié. Du coup, actuellement c'est de la glace qui est en train de fondre. Mais du coup en attendant je peux rien en faire. Du coup je suis complètement décuté. Alors il y a joué à l'édition de l'ombre. Ça c'est un DLC qui apparemment remet les graphismes au goût du jour, etc. Mais je suis pas convaincu. Je l'ai pas acheté. Ça faisait un truc en plus. J'espère que je le regretterai pas. Mais bon tant pis hein. J'ai pris la version officielle. C'est un jeu qui joue en crown play. Je connaissais pas. Mais c'est pas mal. En gros avec plusieurs téléphones on peut faire un choix. Je crois que la majorité... Enfin c'est un truc qui est pas mal. Je crois que c'est la majorité qui gagne. Et allez, je peux peut-être mettre le... Ouais, non, ça va faire trop. Je vais le mettre à 8, allez. On verra, j'ai mis les sous-titres en moyen. Plein écran. Bah oui, qu'est-ce que tu me chies. Les graphismes, voilà, c'est élevé, moyen, élevé. Je crois que c'est bokeh. Ah, bokeh, attends, il n'y avait pas dans l'ancien. Simulation d'une lentille offrant un rendu sur les zones floues pour mettre en valeur la profondeur de champ. Baisser. On va mettre en faible l'effet bokeh. Voilà. Je vais voir, je dois faire des compromis graphiques, pardon. Parce que sinon ça a du mal. Et déjà là, juste dans le menu, je suis à 27 FPS. Ce qui me plaît clairement pas. Voilà. Donc peut-être que je vais devoir streamer en 30 FPS. J'ai tente comme ça pour ce premier live, parce que j'ai la flemme de redémarrer. On peut faire des essais. Alors. Batman, l'ennemi intérieur peut être commencé comme une nouvelle histoire ou dans la continuité des choix que vous avez fait au cours de la saison 1. On va continuer du coup notre histoire, parce que je trouve ça bien plus intéressant, justement c'est l'intérêt de ces jeux à suite. Donc je continue mon histoire. Souhaitez-vous apporter une sauvegarde ou recréer un trame de fond? Je comprends pas ce que ça veut dire. Souhaitez-vous apporter une sauvegarde ou recréer un trame de fond? Apporter la sauvegarde, une. Oui, on va apporter la sauvegarde. Votre trame de fond est terminée. Cette trame de fond sera liée au fichier de sauvegarde actuel. Ok. Nous y voilà. On a 5 épisodes comme Life is Strange, comme le précédent. 5 épisodes. L'épisode 1, l'énigme. Je suppose que du coup ça va parler de Enigma, je crois qu'il s'appelle, l'homme mystère. L'un des plus anciens et des plus dangereux criminels de Gotham est de retour. Batman doit agir avec d'anciens et de nouveaux alliés pour arrêter cette menace grandissante. On commence l'épisode 1. Alors le jeu risque d'être buggé. C'est un peu dommage, j'ai vu dans les commentaires, parce qu'en fait le jeu au moment où il a été fait, eh bien Telltale a fait faillite peu de temps après. A été racheté, voilà, mais ils étaient en liquidation. Pourtant ils font des bons jeux, je sais pas comment ils se sont retrouvés dans cette merde, mais ils sont assez connus dans le monde du jeu vidéo, donc je comprends pas trop. Bref, du coup ce jeu là est un peu dommage. Et ah oui c'est vrai, il y a ce Bonne VOD aussi que j'ai fait. Et pourquoi pas se le faire, mais j'aimerais bien le faire quand le 2 sera annoncé. Voilà. Mais ce qui est sûr, ouais, je le ferai quand le 2 sera annoncé. Voilà. Mais ils font toujours référence à ce jeu là qui est leur jeu emblématique à vrai dire. Et ils font beaucoup de partenariats avec DC Comics parce que The Wolf Among Us c'est DC Comics. Et les Batman c'est DC Comics. The Walking Dead c'est pas DC Comics. Enfin je crois pas. Bref allez. Assez discuté. Plein de crème oui non. Bah non je joue en solo. Donc commencez l'épisode 1. Alors, faut que je sélectionne la couleur de la Bat-Tech. Bah, je pense que c'est le choix de beaucoup, mais je vais prendre le bleu parce que c'est le plus stylé, je trouve, le bleu. Ah, peut-être le rouge avec les yeux. Ouais, non, le bleu est plus stylé. Bleu. Allez, je suis un pigeon, je choisis comme tout le monde. La sauvegarde sur le cloud d'enregistrement va vous permettre d'y accéder depuis d'autres appareils. Bah, activer, si c'est pas payant, bien évidemment. Parce que on les connaît, ces services de cloud qui sont généralement tous payants. Cette série de jeux s'adapte au choix que vous faites. L'histoire est déterminée par votre façon de jouer. Comme dans le 1, exactement le même message. Ça commence bien déjà.
My parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from...
On va remettre le son du jeu à fond. Ouais.
The shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as
ah oui, Lady Arkham qui est morte du coup. Enfin déjà là on a deux très beau paysage.
And with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Tour Wayne, 7h29.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Ça m'avait manqué de faire des choix de texte et
But
tout.
some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a
Il a des super
microphone.
lentilles.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Maury counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Ne me demandez pas de jouer, je connais rien au jeu de casino. Hein.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different.
Je suis incognito, chut.
Well, it's a good
Peut-être
thing
qu'elle
you're
aurait pris
here.
ça pour de l'humour.
And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates
If
me?
Hello?
that's him, you'd better gear up.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Ça commence super bien.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Je suis pas
Get
prêt.
back inside, or I'll...
J'étais pas prêt.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Why don't you just keep that to yourself? Every man needs a little mystery, don't you think? After all, I have the image of a dissolute playboy to maintain.
Your secret's safe with me.
J'espère, on s'est déjà fait trahir par une meuf.
Thank you.
Et en plus on l'a sauvé, alors pose pas de questions et quoi.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
C'est parti.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place
Ok,
to
donc
drop
là
in
on
without
va
being noticed.
prévisualiser les coups qu'on va faire.
Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which...
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Like a rat in your skull.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have...
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
But don't think you can just stall. I will
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Putain, c'est...
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Chut, ne dites rien.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Je dois faire quoi?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Gaz lacrymo.
Need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Je sais pas, hein, mais...
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Non.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Il est bien plus hard que le premier, hein, putain, dès le début là. Support de corde cogné. Panneau fumeur. Cogné. Arraché.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
L'arme à feu. Bam!
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Quoi? J'ai fait. Parfois ça fait pas, je sais pas. Le ligoter, l'électrocuter. On va le ligoter.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city!
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Completely... Oh, you have to be kidding.
Allez!
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Allez!
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Allez, vite, vite, vite!
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Quoi? J'en vois pas!
No!
Bah c'était bien en tout cas. Hein? J'ai pas vu le point faible.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
QTE.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Coup de pied, circulaire, plaquage au sol, plaquage au sol!
enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Ça a fondu. C'est génial. Bon, c'était... ouais, dès le début, c'est bien hard. Hein. C'est... Ouais. Je suis un peu sur le cul, là. Alors, tac, je faisais mon petit mélange. Scanner.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Je sais pas quoi répondre à ça.
Don't worry. You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Très bien.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Ouais, attends.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder.
Gordon nous a dit de presque rien leur dire.
Fiercely intelligent.
Alors je vais essayer de l'écouter.
I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of
En vrai, depuis le 1 où j'étais sur le cul avec les enfants d'Arkham là, la meuf là qui nous a trahis là, la journaliste là, je suis sur le
I'm Gotham
cul.
born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just
Elle était
wanted to
sympa
say it's
exactement
a
comme elle au
real
début.
honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Oh putain, on lui en dit
I'll
trop.
be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Épisode 1. L'énigme. Alors, on a vu dans le précédent opus, quand on l'a terminé, que le Joker s'était échappé, s'était évadé. Donc, qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Tour Wayne, 7h29.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Classique, jazz. Jazz.
I need something cool.
Pas copyrighté par contre, s'il vous plaît. Avec Life is Strange, j'en ai déjà assez bavé, je crois.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Alors, c'est moi qui contrôle? Ah oui, pardon. Alors, justement, avant ça, j'aimerais bien regarder quelque chose. Non, ce sera pas ici, peut-être. J'ai plus l'application. Parce que j'ai un doute sur la dernière VOD. Est-ce que je l'ai bien mise? J'aimerais bien vérifier ça. J'ai un petit doute sur la toute dernière, donc j'aimerais bien voir. C'est justement quand j'ai parlé des musiques copyrightées, ça m'a fait penser au fait que est-ce que j'ai bien uploadé toutes les VOD de Life is Strange? Sinon, il faudrait que je le fasse. Sinon, elles vont disparaître. Installation. Parce que du coup, j'ai YouTube Studio, mais l'application m'a été supprimée. Enfin, c'est moi. Et du coup, faut que je la remette. C'est bon. Alors. Vidéo. Ouais. Elle y est bel et bien. J'ai mis donc toutes les VOD. Je suis donc en sécurité. On peut reprendre le jeu. Excusez-moi. C'est vrai que...
She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
On était d'ailleurs en couple avec elle.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Ah oui, on l'a envoyé avec Oswald Cobblepot, donc le pingouin. Lady Arkham, Vicky Vale, voilà, c'était elle, la journaliste qui nous avait trahis. Ah, on ignore si elle est vivante, son corps n'a pas été retrouvé. Ou ça veut dire qu'elle va refaire surface. Ouais, très bien. Ça veut dire que... qu'elle va refaire surface. Hein.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever
Parkinson?
since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Très bien, alors reprenons. Alors, on a plein de trucs à regarder, c'est plutôt cool. Commençons. Gotham Feed. Les citoyens de Gotham soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Malgré de nombreuses critiques provenant des élus, la collaboration publique entre le département de police de Gotham City et le justicier masqué connu sous le nom de Batman fait l'unanimité au sein de la population de la ville. De manière générale, la criminalité au sein de Gotham City est en baisse par rapport à l'année précédente, avec un taux de criminalité violente plus bas que jamais. Bien que certains membres de la mairie aient exprimé leur inquiétude au sujet de l'identité secrète de Batman ainsi que de ses actions qui vont à l'encontre de la loi, cela ne semble pas influencer l'opinion publique. Je me fiche de son identité, ce qui m'importe c'est qu'il rende nos rues plus sûres, a déclaré Wayne Barton, épicier dont les affaires ont connu ces derniers mois une hausse de 50% après des jours moins heureux. Gal Rich, membre du conseil municipal, est sensible aux commerçants tels que Barton, mais elle soutient que tant que nous ignorons l'identité de Batman, je doute que nous puissions vraiment être en sécurité. Les actions de Wayne Enterprise atteignent une valeur record. Les actions de Wayne Enterprise ont atteint un montant record de 120 $ par action cet après-midi, dépassant les 115 $ par action il y a plus d'un an. Avec cette valeur record, l'entreprise poursuit sur sa bonne lancée depuis le retour de Bruce Wayne à sa tête l'année dernière, après son bref en renvoi. Wayne a été destitué de son poste de PDG l'année dernière, puis a été remplacé par Oswald Cobblepot. Wayne s'est ensuite s'en est ensuite pris physiquement à Cobblebot en public avant d'être admis brièvement à l'asile d'Arkham. Wayne a affirmé plus tard que son comportement était dû à l'injection d'une drogue par l'ancienne reporter de la Gazette Vicky Vale qui poursuivait des activités criminelles sous le nom de Lady Arkham. Le procès Dent encore repoussé. Le procès criminel de l'ancien maire de Gotham, Harvey Dent, a été repoussé de plusieurs mois par une juge fédérale à la suite du départ de l'équipe juridique du défendeur. L'équipe menée par l'avocat Brandon Huffman a annoncé son retrait lors d'une audience préliminaire lundi matin. Dent, ancien procureur du district de Gotham, a déclaré qu'il assurerait sa propre défense lors du procès. Lors d'une déclaration à la cour, Hoffman a dit ne plus se sentir capable de défendre M. Dent de son... a dit de ne plus se sentir capable de défendre M. Dent de son mieux. La juge Harriet Stoke a ensuite repoussé le procès de 2 mois pour que Dent puisse préparer sa défense. C'est la 4e fois que le procès est repoussé et la 3e équipe juridique qui se sépare de Dent, qui est accusé de multiples homicides, de négligence criminelle ainsi que de fraude. Enquête de la Gazette. Qui se cache derrière l'agence? Batman ne semble plus être le seul mystérieux justicier des rues de Gotham. De multiples sources provenant des autorités policières ont confirmé que à la Gazette qu'une mystérieuse entité gouvernementale qui se fait appeler l'Agents mène des opérations dans la ville. Il n'y a aucune preuve officielle d'une organisation fédérale luttant contre le crime répondant à ce nom. Mais de nombreuses sources qui ont souhaité rester anonymes ont confirmé la présence de l'agence sur plusieurs scènes de crimes récentes ainsi qu'un incroyable exercice de leur autorité. J'ignore qui ils sont, mais quand ils débarquent, ils prennent les choses en main, a déclaré un officier. On dirait qu'ils savent ce qu'ils font, mais faute de moyens pour vérifier leurs antécédents, j'imagine que nous sommes dans l'obligation de les prendre au mot. Les officiels qualifient Cobblebot de prisonnier modèle. À l'opposé de la saga de la bataille légale sans fin de Harvey Dent, l'ancien PDG de Wayne Enterprise a condamné pour terrorisme, Oswald Cobblebot, est un prisonnier modèle à la prison de Blackgate. L'homme qui a brièvement collaboré avec l'organisation terroriste des enfants d'Arkham a plaidé coupable à toutes les accusations contre lui plus tôt cette année. Il a été condamné à 40 ans de prison à servir à Blackgate. Les spécialistes et les experts légaux se sont dit surpris par la décision de Cobblebot de renoncer à une audience. Mais au dire de tous, il semble apprécier sa nouvelle vie en prison. Nous n'avons rien à dire à son encontre, a apporté un des gardes de Blackgate, qui a sauté et resté anonyme. On a l'occasion de lui parler, il est même plutôt agréable, il est très intelligent. Faites pas avoir les gars. Fichier sur l'agence.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby.
Je sens que Waller c'est le genre de meuf qui au début fait ultra autoritaire, ultra méchante, mais à la fin elle va nous sauver et on va faire une super équipe. Peut-être que je me trompe, hein. C'est pas impossible.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see her face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Ok, et manuscrit. Oh la vache. Un peu la flemme de tout lire là. Peut-être sur les nouveaux personnages. Celui-là on le connaît déjà. Hein. Reine Montoya, on la connaît. Elle a tué Carmine Falcone, ouais, on la connaît déjà. Lucius Fox, on le connaît déjà. Alfred, bah Pennyworth, on le connaît. L'agent spécial Imma Avesta m'a remis le profil psychologique de l'homme mystère. Je ne sais pas grand chose sur elle, si ce n'est qu'elle est née à Gotham et qu'elle semble aussi sûre d'elle qu'Amanda Waller. C'est également une grande fan de Batman, ce qui est plutôt une bonne nouvelle. Ça pourrait m'être utile lorsque je devrais coopérer avec l'agence. J'ai vu Amanda Waller pour la première fois devant le casino après l'horrible attaque de l'homme mystère sur Romy Mori. Waller est titulaire d'un doctorat en sciences politiques et a travaillé pour le Congrès, mais son insatiable ambition l'a propulsée à la tête de l'organisation judiciaire la plus secrète du gouvernement, l'agence. Elle a récemment été promue directrice régionale. Sa juridiction couvre tout le nord-est des États-Unis, dont Gotham City. Le moins qu'on puisse dire, c'est que Gordon ne l'aime pas. Ça se comprend, c'est une force de la nature qui empiète sur son territoire. J'aimerais simplement savoir ce qu'elle cherche à Gotham. Elle pourrait s'avérer une alliée de taille, tout comme une redoutable ennemie. L'agent spécial Blake, le partenaire taciturne d'Avesta. Je l'ai rencontré en tant que Batman après l'attaque du casino par l'homme mystère. Je ne sais pas trop quoi penser de lui pour l'instant. L'homme mystère est connu de Gotham depuis bien longtemps, mais ils ont pensé qu'on n'entendrait plus parler de lui. Il était si dangereux que même Carmine Falcone, le maire Hill et mon père n'ont pas voulu avoir affaire à lui. Terroriste international recherché par Interpol et traqué par l'agence, le mode opératoire de l'homme mystère consiste à torturer et tuer ses victimes en les forçant à résoudre des énigmes macabres. D'après son profil établi par l'agence, l'homme mystère a un QI de génie et souffre de troubles de la personnalité narcissique et obsessionnel compulsif. Il est cruel, calculateur et sans pitié. Et je le ferai tomber. Romy Mori a deux côtés, la personne qu'il est lorsqu'il se montre en public et la personne qu'il est vraiment. Celle qui reste dans l'ombre à l'abri des regards et de la bienséance. Mori veut qu'on pense qu'il est un citoyen modèle. Il s'affiche en public en tant qu'homme d'affaires prétendument intègre et philanthrope. Mais sous ce masque se cache son vrai visage, celui d'un profiteur de guerre et d'un meurtrier. Il s'est enrichi en revendant des armes pendant le printemps arabe, puis s'est lancé dans le trafic d'armes high-tech. Bien entendu, les activités illégales de Mori n'ont jamais pu être prouvées devant la justice. L'homme mystère avait un compte à régler avec Mori, peut-être est-ce pour ça qu'il l'a pris pour cible au Virago. C'est un étonnant qu'un... Ça n'a rien d'étonnant qu'un homme pareil ait des ennemis, mais je serais curieux de savoir pourquoi l'homme mystère lui en veut. L'agence est l'une des organisations de sécurité nationale les plus secrètes du pays. Elle opère dans l'ombre, loin du système judiciaire. On sait peu de choses sur leurs activités, mais d'après le peu d'informations que j'ai pu recueillir, l'agence suscite l'admiration. Elle possède une renommée internationale et pèse lourd sur l'échiquier politique. Thomas Wayne. Mon père est sans doute le pire criminel de toute l'histoire de Gotham. Thomas Wayne. Je le voyais comme un héros, un homme qui était mort par balle en tentant de nous protéger, ma mère et moi, contre un petit criminel de rue. J'avais tort. J'ai récemment découvert la vérité sur mon père. Putain. Ça a de la merde. J'ai récemment découvert la vérité sur mon père. Il était loin d'être un médecin philanthrope comme il le laissait croire. C'était un monstre qui s'est enrichi en droguant et en arnaquant les familles aisées de Gotham pour leur voler leur fortune. Il a ruiné des vies et a brisé des personnes psychologiquement. Voler la santé mentale d'une personne est une des pires choses que l'on puisse lui faire. J'en sais quelque chose. Lady Arkham m'a volé la mienne pour me punir des péchés de mon père. J'espère avoir payé ma dette. Tout ce que je veux, c'est faire une croix sur les horribles choses qu'il a faites. Ma mère, ce mystère. J'ai assisté au meurtre de mes parents alors que je n'étais encore qu'un enfant. J'ai très peu de souvenirs d'elle, mais je chéris chacun d'entre eux. Je ne sais pas si elle était au courant des crimes de mon père, mais il y a une part de moi qui veut croire que c'était une femme intègre. Peut-être que mon père lui cachait tout, peut-être qu'elle a tenté de l'arrêter, je n'en sais rien. J'ai besoin de croire que j'ai du bon en moi, et que c'est grâce à ma mère. Gotham City, 10,5 millions d'habitants. Gotham City, c'est plus que ma ville natale. C'est un projet qui me tient à cœur. Quand je regarde à l'horizon, je ne vois pas une ville. Je vois un organisme vivant en constante évolution qui s'adapte sans cesse à de nouvelles menaces. Je dois m'adapter aussi. Tout comme les criminels qui sévissent ici, autrefois les seules menaces étaient les criminels du second rang. Mais le crime a évolué lui aussi. Le taux de criminalité est peut-être faible, mais les criminels sont de plus en plus bizarres et terrifiants. Parfois je me dis que le crime est un virus qui ne cesse de muter en souche de plus en plus virulente et que la ville est contaminée. Batman sera peut-être le remède. L'asile d'Arkham, ouvert en novembre 1921. Le seul hôpital psychiatrique de haute sécurité de Gotham City. J'y ai interné quelques jours pour avoir attaqué Oswald Cobblepot, après avoir été drogué par Lady Arkham. On ne peut pas dire que cet endroit me rappelle de mon souvenir. C'est en partie pour cela que je le fais rénover. Wayne Enterprise s'est engagé à faire de cet asile vétuste et délabré un établissement psychiatrique moderne et digne de ce nom. Wayne Enterprise, fondée en 1870, entreprise multinationale fondée par mes ancêtres, couvrant tous les aspects des industries technologiques, manufacturières et financières. Mes parents m'ont légué une part de majoritaire et je m'implique de plus en plus dans les affaires courantes. Jusqu'ici tout va bien, les cours des actions est élevé, le département de recherche et de développement de Wayne Enterprise met au point de nouvelles technologies remarquables. Crime Hill, bon on connaît, c'est là où il était mort, je sais peut-être les premières défenses de Gotham, c'est des bases. En vrai là c'est chiant, là. Il y a trop de trucs depuis que... Très bien, bon c'est terminé. J'ai vu tout ce que je voulais voir.
Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ouvrir.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
C'est la question qu'il a posée à l'autre.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Trouver un objet pouvant lire le disque. J'ai peut-être une idée. Hein.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler.
Une famille, je sais,
There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Il a une famille.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Tour Wayne, 7h29. Je crois que c'est bugué. Ça fait 2 fois qu'il dit Tour Wayne, 7h29.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Elle est chelou là. Pose pas de questions. Ça va le PDG.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present.
A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it
Sa
together.
robe, c'est des circuits informatiques, j'avais pas fait gaffe.
Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Je sais pas si on aurait dû lui faire confiance dès le début.
Time to crack this puzzle.
J'ai un peu paniqué.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
Même Lucius, c'est ta fille.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
On se souvient de vous.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
Ok, toi tu casses les couilles.
Have to put up with us for a few minutes.
Toi t'es gentil, mais toi tu casses les couilles, mec. Faut cacher le dossier. Faut cacher.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Mais
One
non.
killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Elle va devenir l'ennemi numéro 1, putain, non. Et je veux pas lui mentir.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the... Whoa, whoa, what the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better. I'm so glad you like it. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
His kindness, his unerring ability to be exactly who you needed.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Tells us, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
fighting. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
Il est en train de péter un câble. Il va gâcher tout le
We're
temps.
here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Whoa, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John.
Non, mais dis pas que t'es son ami. Oh putain, je dis de la merde.
Mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do.
Je dis de la merde, mais non, mais je dis de la merde.
Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
On se fout dans la merde.
I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Le drone qu'elle nous a donné, elle va nous... Je suis sûr qu'elle va nous pester avec le drone, elle va nous espionner avec le drone qu'elle nous a donné. J'en suis sûr. Faut qu'on arrête de l'utiliser tout de suite. JCPD minuit 5.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Oh, j'ai paniqué. Oh, j'ai pas eu le temps.
I guess it's the right thing to do. I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
J'ai pas vu le temps.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Bon, c'est en train de me péter un peu les couilles là. On peut pas changer les contrôles là?
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
C'est qui?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Il a un vieux téléphone avec la paix.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Non, ne rentre pas à l'intérieur. Pourquoi est-ce qu'il fait ça?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
No, nothing that would have severed his fingers in there.
Mais... La chaussure... Alors non.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
C'est comme ça que c'est.
It's still
Chaussures ont
warm.
été cramées.
There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Et pour quelqu'un d'intelligent, vous agissez parfois de façon vraiment stupide. Ces ressources n'étaient pas destinées à votre querelle de traquer avec Batman. Vous le saviez et vous l'avez quand même fait. Je n'ai pas eu le temps de lire.
Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Tout ce que vous gagnez avec votre petit jeu, c'est de l'attention, ce dont nous ne voulons vraiment pas en ce moment. Tenez-vous-en en plan ou nous devrons prendre des mesures. D'accord, Murray. Je ferai affaire avec vous tant que vous restez à l'écart de ma famille. Vous pouvez prendre la marchandise à l'endroit habituel.
You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now.
Je me permets de vous rappeler que j'ai exécuté toutes vos demandes jusqu'ici. Après cette transaction, nous en aurons terminé. J'ai du mal à parler.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Donc il est quand même sorti de la boîte. C'est très relou parce que c'est des touches en QWERTY et c'est vraiment une tannée là pour contrôler du coup. Bah c'est tout, du coup j'ai tout fait.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Si on peut remonter. Non, visiblement. Cette chaise là, c'est pas inquiétant un peu? Ah, je vois pas ce que... Ah. Non. C'est tout? Ah non, là.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Je sais bien que la chaise avait une importance. Eh, fou mais pas con.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. No connection there. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could get
Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game. Heat's rising, Batman.
Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message. One won't don't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Pratique. L'un ne voit pas le... Oh, non mais je peux pas. L'un ne voit pas le mal et l'autre ne ment pas. Demande au troisième s'il cache la récompense. L'un ne voit pas le mal. Lui, il ne voit pas. Et l'autre ne ment pas. Ça va pas être ça.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
J'ai trop peur. J'enlève mon casque, en vrai j'ai trop peur. L'autre s'est fait piéger.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Tout va bien.
Looking at its schematics now.
Agréablement bien même.
A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
You sick son of a bitch.
Merde, fallait que je fasse un choix.
I'm trying to get a handle on
Je regardais
you,
ma bouteille.
Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Il est en train de se faire manipuler.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
On est en froid avec toutes les personnes qu'on a rencontrées pour l'instant.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's 2.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Mais là, il avait tout le temps. Il avait tout le temps de sortir là.
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? That man?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Bruce? That man?
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
J'espère qu'il est piégé. Il est piégé, elle va t'espionner.
It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command.
Oh, putain.
Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Ses choix. Eh bien... Oh là là. C'est chiant ce genre de choix. Donc ça serait genre quoi? Faire affaire avec Maury? Du coup j'ai pas tout compris. Y a pas un moyen de... qu'il y ait un truc pour récapituler ou... Ça serait en gros faire affaire avec Maury. Si j'ai bien compris. Essayer de le faire parler. Suivre la piste du Joker. Ça me paraît tordu et compliqué. Très compliqué. À chaque fois, ce genre de choix, je bloque parce que vu comment il présente le choix, tu sens que c'est important. Voilà. On va suivre la piste de Maury.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Il a pas l'air de se sentir bien, à mon avis. Il y a pas... Il nous ment un peu, il nous cache la vérité. Il est malade, à mon avis. Il y a un truc.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury. They're following his every move.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
There's something you can help me with, Mr. Maury. It's a matter of some importance.
I doubt I can do much. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Putain, c'est quoi ces choix à la con? Tu sens que c'est des choix qui vont être super importants. Je dois mettre ça chargé. Ils vont être super importants. Mais ah bordel. Il pourrait nous faire quoi en vrai? Je sais pas du tout quoi prendre. En vrai, ça va salir mon nom si je fais cette chose. Ça risque de se savoir. J'ai fait beaucoup d'erreurs parce que j'ai voulu être trop gentil dans le premier. Et je ne referai pas ces erreurs.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
On s'est moyennement contrôlé. Arrête d'utiliser son drone, je sens qu'il va nous trahir. Elle a encore le contrôle, j'en suis sûr, j'en suis sûr.
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Je vais me préparer au QTE. Parce que ça sent le QTE là.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
Agency imbeciles really thought you could.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
All your idiot
hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Individuals for institutional incompetence.
A good spot for cover.
History of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors.
Wait for it.
Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
You'll see what I mean
I'll
soon.
move when he isn't looking.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
Careful.
I know.
J'ai failli le foirer.
I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little out of... You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Maintenant.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Pas ça du tout, pas bon, pas bien.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Il a des
Mori
enceintes.
was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
Il va le tuer.
All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, pas ça, pas ça.
You won't get away with this. You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
C'était une question?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Riddler, I swear, I will make you suffer for this.
Oh, that's not very clever of you, Batman. Dead wrong.
No, please. That wasn't his answer.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my God, Blake!
Number 2.
Je fais de la merde.
Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
think he means me. Say it.
I need an answer.
J'ai fait que des mauvais choix. C'est l'épisode 1 et j'ai fait de la merde absolue. J'hésite même à le refaire là. Vraiment, là, je regrette toutes les décisions que j'ai prises. Après, c'est le but d'un jeu à choix, donc je vais pas refaire. Mais putain, mais merde. Vraiment. Parce que c'est au bout de combien de bonnes réponses qu'elle meurt. Je regarde sur internet un peu parce que je suis complètement paumé. Putain, je sais pas quoi faire là.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha! Here's your prize!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll
distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Attention, QTE.
Saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Definitely not you.
What are you doing?
Vas-y.
No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
On va l'achever. Cette espèce d'enfoiré.
Who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. This can't be happening.
Coup de pied, coup de griffe. Coup de pied. Ça c'est pour Lucius Fox. Non,
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
Il comprend pas la leçon, hein. Il se relève quand même.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
Agent Avesta will understand. I had to protect her.
Oh, yes. Had to protect the lady. Let the gruff government man die. Ooh, what a hero. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
Et qui sont ces camarades?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
C'est le Joker.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
I saved lives today, Jim. That's a victory.
Now, that counts for something, sure. But it's not enough to keep the gods at bay. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Comment elle sait? Je parie que c'est la fin de chapitre, parce que ça fait 2h40 que je suis dessus. Vous et 79% des joueurs avaient rendu Tiffany furieuse. Elle a été ravie lorsque vous lui avez dit que son aide était utile pour résoudre la boîte à énigmes. Lors des funérailles, elle s'est sentie réconfortée lorsque vous avez présumé votre inquiétude pour elle. Mais elle se sent trahie après que vous lui ayez aidé. La vérité sur la mise en danger de Lucius. Vous, 41% des joueurs, vous avez aidé John à garder espoir. Lors des funérailles, il a été blessé lorsque vous l'avez emmené de force. Il était fier d'avoir choisi une carte que vous avez aimée. Même si vous avez refusé de rencontrer ses amis, il espère que vous changerez d'avis. Loyal, il apprécie que vous vous souveniez, il était heureux que vous lui ayez confié la vérité, comme vous l'avez soutenu face à Waller, il vous est résolument loyal. Tendu, elle n'était pas ravie que vous ayez défendu Gordon, elle a été contrariée que vous ayez manipulé son témoin, comme vous avez parlé à Maury derrière son dos, elle travaillait avec vous à contre-cœur. 61% des joueurs sont dans mon cas. Culpabilité. Elle a été impressionnée lorsque vous avez tenu tête à Waller. Elle a apprécié vos réponses honnêtes à ses questions. Elle se sent coupable à l'égard de ses amis pour avoir survécu. Vengeance. Il était fier lorsque vous avez dit que vous mériteriez le ministère sur la voie du bien. En lui montrant la vidéo de la mort de Lucius, vous avez attisé son désir de vengeance. Il approuve votre décision de récupérer le disque dur par la force. Lui qui était sage, c'est pas bien. Qu'avez-vous dit à Gordon concernant votre relation avec Lucius? Vous et 82% des joueurs avez avoué à Gordon que Lucius était un allié. Je suis dans la majorité. Vous avez décidé de rendre visite à Maury ou à Ellie. 74,3% des joueurs. Donc je suis dans la majorité. Ont rendu visite à Maury pour obtenir des informations sur le mystère. Comment avez-vous obtenu la clé USB de Maury? 56,3% des joueurs s'en sont emparés par la force. Je suis dans la majorité. Avez-vous sauvé Iman ou les agents? 28,5% des joueurs avaient laissé les agents mourir en refusant de répondre aux questions de l'homme mystère. Donc je suis pas dans la majorité partout. Hein. Est-ce qu'ils peuvent nous donner un petit indice de ce qui va se passer dans l'épisode 2, s'il vous plaît? Un petit avant-goût avant qu'on arrête là. Elle connaît la vérité, elle sait la vérité, on ne sait pas comment. Je veux savoir. Oh, on ne saura pas. Un conflit est survenu lors de l'insynchronisation avec le cloud. Voulez-vous envoyer votre fichier de sauvegarde local sur le serveur ou télécharger le fichier de sauvegarde? Bon, on va faire ce qui est recommandé. Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour ce live. Ça fait 2 heures, plus de 40 minutes. Dans l'épisode 2, derrière le voile, au risque de son identité soit révélée, Bruce doit agir en compagnie d'un nouvel acteur de premier plan à Gotham. Une conspiration criminelle qui menace la ville tout entière se trame dans la pénombre. Hâte de voir. Alors déjà il y a un petit indice. Avec l'épisode 3 on peut voir sur la photo que elle ressemble beaucoup à Catwoman. Et là on peut voir que c'est le Joker. Et ici je pense que c'est Harley Quinn. Elle ressemble beaucoup à Harley Quinn. Donc à mon avis on va avoir de ces nouvelles. En plus ils nous ont parlé d'Harley Quinn Zell à la fin. Bref. Hop, retour au menu. Ouais, non, c'est bon. Bref, en tout cas, c'était bien cool, bien cool. Nous, en tout cas, on va se dire du coup à très bientôt. Peut-être à demain ou je ne sais pas. Enfin, ce qui est sûr, c'est que je continuerai assez rapidement cette série. En attendant, prenez soin de vous. Et puis, du coup, on se dit nous à demain. A plus.